can show that CrowdStrike breached certain contractual obligations under the contract, like not properly testing the update before they launch it worldwide, or the businesses might have a chance of having a successful, I think it's a high chance, for having a successful claim against CrowdStrike and Microsoft.
So make sure you read the insurance policy very carefully, as if you want to claim like, oh, I suffered $100,000 loss, and then you see your contract, your policy, that's one very small line saying, we don't cover IT outage. Well, basically, you are gone. You cannot claim any money or loss.
Wait, my laptop cannot use here.
What happened?
Blank. It's blank.
Oh, what's wrong with the blue screen? Oh yeah, you're using Microsoft. Luckily I'm not using Microsoft, I'm using Apple. On 19 July 2024, we faced the largest IT outage in history, and many sectors were affected, including hospital, banks, railways, airline, emergency services, private companies, even including courts. Well, this happened when CrowdStrike, a cybersecurity company designed to protect Microsoft Windows system. Hey, Bill Gates, what you doing? This happened when CrowdStrike, a cybersecurity company designed to protect all the Microsoft Windows system, including your HP, pushed out a Falcon content update and caused system failure to almost all the Microsoft devices around the world. Well, even though the issue only lasted about 90 minutes, 1 hour and a half, but its effect is much more bigger than that, as the market lost billions of dollars because of that. How much can you earn in 90 minutes? 20 ringgit?
You can earn £50.
Well, easily more than £50 in 90 minutes. But you might be thinking many companies, including airlines, have suffered losses. For example, the airlines have to compensate the passengers for the delays or cancel flight. But where can the airlines claim their compensation from? CrowdStrike, Microsoft, or the insurance companies? Oh, who? Bill Gates. Yeah, that's from Microsoft. So the companies have suffered serious financial losses because of the IT outage, and in this video, we'll let you know everything you have to know about how the companies could possibly sue CrowdStrike, Microsoft, or the insurance company for compensation and losses suffered by them.
Hi guys, welcome to this new episode of Baby Days. I am Koyu.
I'm Jason.
If you've not subscribed to our channel, there's a conspiracy saying that if you subscribe to our channel today, your laptop, your phone, your tablets, your iPad, or any of the device you have will never hang. Now first, let's talk about suing CrowdStrike or Microsoft for the business losses. The businesses might be able to make claims based on breach of contract, negligence, or product liability. Of course, there are a lot of uncertainties if businesses really want to sue CrowdStrike or Bill Gates, Microsoft. The first and also the most important thing is to look at the contract between the businesses and CrowdStrike or Microsoft. The contract normally have responsibility and limitation clauses that limits their liability to situations like this, namely force majeure, which describes those unavoidable and unacceptable events such as war, labor strikes, extreme weather. I think in Malaysia you can keep saying extreme weather.
Actually, it's fine, but I mean, yes, we have very unpredictable weather, but it's not extreme. Like at least we don't have monsoon, we don't have those kind of stuff, or like earthquake. We are a very safe country. It's just unpredictable. It rains a lot, but
we do have earthquake, but it's very, very minor.
It's normally from the other countries like Indonesia. We don't have earthquake in Malaysia itself.
Yeah, that's true. Anything that can describe this kind of unavoidable or unacceptable events, they are considered as not the fault of any party, and that makes it very difficult or impossible for businesses to carry out normal business. Now, this system failure happened because of CrowdStrike trying to push their content update. Would you see that as unavoidable or unexpected?
That's really weird. I mean, if it's war or extreme weather, then obviously I think these things are unavoidable, but the content update, is that really unavoidable and unexpected event? I mean, for me, it feels like it's some actions being done by the company itself, or some
action not being done before updating.
Yeah, that's for me, that's not something unexpected.
Yeah, so some of the industry experts, Huixin, put those papers that who said all this, okay? They said that this force majeure clause will not apply in this situation because it will purely be the failure of CrowdStrike. Because CrowdStrike have not made sure that the content update was perfect. If they've double-checked the update, or if they've conducted a trial before launching the update worldwide, then it might not be their fault for IT outage, yes?
Yeah, or maybe before they update the content, maybe just give a notice to all the devices like, okay, we are going to carry out...
all the devices, all the businesses.
Yeah, all the businesses. I mean, basically all the businesses, like they are using their OIs. Just give them, okay, at this time we are going to update the content. So make sure you save all your files or before that, or make sure there might be something happen, or there might be some system failure or whatsoever. Give them a warning at least.
Yes.
Yeah, don't like suddenly it just goes like completely blue, you don't know what to do. That's nonsense.
Yeah. Anyways, if the businesses really decide to sue CrowdStrike or Microsoft, this will be a very interesting case, and we might be able to do another video for this kind of content, yes?
Yeah, so right now I want them to sue them, so I have another idea for another video, but let's leave it for now.
I mean, we are just, it's our wish, we didn't encourage, okay? Anyways, but then there will be a lot of experts from different views that will be needed to determine whether CrowdStrike or Microsoft have done anything wrong in the process of pushing their content update. If the businesses can show that CrowdStrike breached certain contractual obligations under the contract, like not properly testing the update before they launch it worldwide, or the businesses might have a chance of having a successful, I think it's a high chance, for having a successful claim against CrowdStrike and Microsoft to claim business losses.
But again, it really depends on what the expert says, because when it comes to this, normally the judges are not expert in this kind of field. Judges are, the chances are the judges might not even know how to open Wi-Fi, or they don't even know how to Google. So when it comes to this kind of stuff, the judges will really rely on what the expert says.
It also depends on the age of the judge. Some judges, especially the younger ones, they are not that.
But chances are, when it comes to this kind of case, like this kind of important case, normally it will go to like the most senior judges.
And you will need experts, to be honest.
Exactly. So
they will put two experts in the stand and then start arguing.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, but really, is that the only way the businesses can do? Actually not. Rather than suing CrowdStrike or Microsoft, I think the more sensible option for the businesses and more cost-effective option, actually, including the businesses like railways or the airlines, is to claim insurance, especially under business interruption insurance claim. This makes more sense for the businesses to claim compensation for their loss due to IT outage.
Oh, this is gonna be a very, very busy month for the insurance companies. But the good thing is, if you want to claim insurance, you don't have to go through the court process. Like if you want to sue CrowdStrike or Microsoft, the only way is to have to go to the court. But if you want to claim insurance, you just have to follow their policy. You don't have to go to the court. That's the easiest stuff.
That's why I say cost effective.
Yeah.
However, it is vital to know what business interruption insurance is. This type of insurance covers the loss of income that a business suffers after a disaster. Disaster.
Sounds scary.
The income loss covered may be due to the closing of the business or due to the rebuilding process after the IT outage. And it is 90 minutes, 90 minutes
Yeah, exactly.
Later they say, 我1分钟可以赚几多钱你知冇？
他们都是为了挣钱努力奋斗的年轻人。
Again, the most important thing for the businesses to do is to review their insurance policy to make sure that the damages caused by IT outage are covered under the insurance. However, bad news guys, bad news. Marcus Alvarez, in his view, he gave a bad news. He said that a typical business interruption policy within a regular commercial insurance program would not provide coverage against losses due to IT outage.
Basically, what she's saying that the typical the cheap one will not cover. Like if you pay for
Premium.
if you pay for premium, if you pay for more insurance, you pay more, then obviously they will cover. They're just saying, well, if you want to cover more, then pay the insurance companies more. It's just a trap.
So yeah, it is important to know that not all business interruption insurance policies are the same. Here are some of the key points to consider. Listen carefully, businesses. Listen carefully. First, coverage scope. Some policies cover losses of physical damage only. For example, the office equipment like your computers, your printers got stolen in a planned robbery. Then the businesses can claim physical damage. But some insurance policy might include non-physical damages like IT outage. Just like what Jason just said. If you pay for premium, chances are they'll cover more. Then they'll cover all this non-physical damages as well, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So businesses, you should check if your policy includes keyword all risk or name peril coverage.
Yeah, basically go and review your policy and check for these terms, as all risk policy might cover a wider range of incidents which they would normally include this IT outage.
So another thing to look out for is exclusion clauses. You know lawyers, we like to do exclusion clauses.
Yeah, well, if I do this, you cannot sue me for that. If I do that, you cannot sue me for this. It's not my fault, it's always the other people's fault. Yeah, we normally do that, we just blame the others.
So companies, look out for exclusion clauses in your policy. Some policies explicitly exclude losses from certain events like cyber incidents or non-malicious IT failures.
So make sure you read the insurance policy very carefully, as if you want to claim like, oh, I suffered $100,000 loss, and then you see your contract, your policy, that's one very small line saying, we don't cover IT outage. Well, basically, you are gone. You cannot claim any money you lost. So yeah, be very careful and pay attention to whatever policy it is.
Yes, what Jason said was right. However, the most complicated, and I mean the most mafan thing about making an insurance claim, especially for businesses, is detailed documentation of losses. Actually, how can you foresee that, IT outage is going to happen on this date for 90 minutes? How can you foresee?
They can never foresee. So, I mean, they just have to prove or provide different documents to maybe support or to presume or to predict how much money they actually lost in that 90 minutes. For example, like it could be profit and loss statements, it could be sales record, it could be evidence of the outage impacts on operations, or even evidence proving how much money they had lost based on the previous record, and then they can expect how much money they should be making in that 90 minutes, but because of the IT outage, they lost that money.
Yeah. So if there's any issue, please seek for professional help from your insurance broker or seek legal advice to navigate the claim process. It is very, very important. Now, what happens in the future? What will this change in the future? We are literally living in a magic world right now with AI everywhere, and everything impossible back then is now possible. At the same time, there will be hackers trying to take advantage of the technology right now, where they'll try to hack into the system of the businesses, either to steal money from the businesses, or to steal money from the bank, or to steal data for their own use, normally for scam lah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the cybersecurity firms also need to be very careful when they are upgrading their system or software. They will have to make sure that the upgrade is safe and to prevent anything like this to happen again. Because honestly, if the hackers know in the first place, they can just hack.
And it's a duration of 90 minutes, so we don't know what they
all
will
the money can
actually
be
do
gone already.
in 90 minutes. So yeah.
So in the future, we can expect for stricter regulations on cybersecurity. Governments might introduce new laws requiring for more transparent or more accountable policies from the cybersecurity firms. This includes mandatory reporting of incidents and compliance with stricter security protocols. After this incident, the insurance companies will also be likely to revise their policies, such as coming out with a clearer definition of coverage of cyber incidents and business interruption caused by IT failures. We should be able to expect more specific clauses. Now lawyers, we got things to do lah.
Yeah, basically the insurance company might just say, oh, you only pay 10,000 ringgit. Okay, we don't cover ITLH. You have to pay 50,000 ringgit in order for us to cover ITLH. They might do anything like that.
Exactly. So this might be the biggest ITLH in the history, and might be the only one. I don't know. We don't know. But it's also a reminder and a catalyst for change, pushing cybersecurity and insurance industry towards a more robust practices and stricter regulations.
So the debaters, if you enjoyed the video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Please do not forget to press the notification bell so that you will not miss out on any of our future videos. So debaters, stay curious, stay open-minded, and stay excited for our next video. See ya!